Oh, hey, let's talk. So, I want to talk to you today about closure, right? And here are some reasons why I feel that it is not necessary always to seek closure when a relationship ends. And possibly here are some solutions on how to deal with the lack of closure when there's none at the end of a breakup. Now, before I go on into this, I just want to let you know that seeking closure is natural. It is natural to want to know why things ended and how come and where and what could have been done and so forth and so on. It's quite natural. It's quite normal to want to know some answers to some questions that may arrive after a relationship ends. But the reasons why I think that it is not necessary, and sometimes it really can be a bad thing, is the fact that it keeps you bounded. It keeps you stuck in the same place that you were when the relationship ends, because you longing to hear the reasons for the ending of this relationship keeps you bounded. You aren't able to move forward because you want to know why. Why did you do this? Why did this happen? And so you are trapped, right? So to speak. You use this as a crutch to stay and to be stagnant and to be standstilled, right? However, when you are not seeking this, right, you're able to mend those brokenness within, to mend your mind, your mentality, your spirituality, when you're actually actively seeking ways on how to move forward with your life. So one of the ways is to release that need for closure is to write a letter. Write a letter. You can write a letter to self, and you can write a letter to the person. Even if you don't post that mail to that person, write a letter. Writing is very therapeutic. You can write in as expressive as you want, or as mundane and dull as you want. You can write, just release your thought. Release all the questions and let it go. Right? Another way is to actually embrace the tears, embrace the feeling. Allow yourself to feel the hurt of the ending of that relationship, and feel the hurt of not getting any resolution, not getting any answers to these questions. Because when you are out there and you're seeking these answers, you cannot move forward. You cannot. Not until you hear from that person. Now, if that person comes to you and tells you you were too needy, what good does that do to you? Now, in your mind, you're going to thinking, oh, I pushed too hard. I did this and I did that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Now you're creating unnecessary things within self. Now you're creating a low self-esteem. You're now creating doubt within yourself. You're looking at yourself and thinking that, you weren't good enough. So sometimes you seeking out these closure can do you harm rather than do you good. Another thing you can do is to enjoy your quiet space, enjoy your quiet time, enjoy knowing that it's just you and your thoughts. It's just you and your thoughts. Don't be afraid of your thoughts. Be one with your thoughts. Enjoy your own solitude. Be able to sit still and be at peace with yourself in your quiet time. Okay. Another way of doing this is finding new things to do. Distract yourself. Find new things to do. Create a new hobby. Join a group. Join a something. Be a part of something else to take your mind off the thoughts of the relationship and why it ended and how much of a closure you need. Right? That's another way. Also, just actualization. Come into the actualization, acknowledging, accepting that this has ended. You tried and it has ended. Accept it. This is how you will minimize the need for closure. Accept the ending of the... Oh, but you will say, Tracy, that's easier said than done. It absolutely is. But if it is something that you want, you will do it. If it is something that you want, you will do it. Think about it. What if you don't get the answer that you thought you want to get when you seek this closure? You've reached out to your person and you say, hey, I need closure. I have some questions here. What if the answers you got does more harm than good? What if the answers you get does nothing for you? You win or you lose. So, those are my reasons why you should not and don't need to actively seek out closure when a relationship ends. But I've also given you some ideas on what to do in the opposite of seeking closure. All right?